Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another video. Today we are going to be giving you, or I am going to be giving you, my top 10 movies of 2022, which I'm very excited about. So let's get into it. Let me just pull up my list real quick. We've got a very interesting list, and of course, I feel like I should mention this once again. I did not mention it in yesterday's video, but keep in mind that this is my personal opinion on how much I enjoy the movies. So, yeah, I just want to let you guys know. So, this top 10 is how I rank them. So, let's get into it. At number 10, a very recent watch for me is Prey. A really, really amazing movie. I really, really enjoyed it. I ranked this movie a 91 out of 100. The cinematography is some of the best of the year, in my opinion. It was beautiful. I really enjoyed the plot. Obviously, it's a pretty simple plot, but really good action as well, and a nice kind of sci-fi thriller, which I mean, like, we don't get too many of those nowadays. We didn't get many last year, of course. So really, really enjoyed that movie. But moving on to number 9, I have Werewolf by Night, which is kind of a movie, kind of a short film. So take it with a grain of salt. If I guess we did like full-length features, Werewolf by Night wouldn't be on this, and neither would something that's further up in this list as well. Well, actually, next up in the list, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. So, yeah, both of these short films slash, I guess movies are really, really great, and I'm a big fan of both of them. Obviously, two very different tones. Werewolf by Night, much darker, kind of a horror thriller, which was, excuse me, really nice to see some unique I guess filmmaking from the MCU. Really great score as well from Giacchino. Giacchino had a fantastic 2022. Really, really great. But yeah, a big fan of that one. And of course, again, the holiday special is really, really great and very heartwarming. It's a very nice story that I'm a big fan of. I'm very excited for Guardians 3 coming out this year, so that'll be really fun. But up next at number 7, I have Everything Everywhere All at Once. Which I also ranked a 91 out of 100. I don't think I mentioned it, but the Guardians Holiday Special is also a 91 out of 100 with Werewolf by Night. So yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I do want to rewatch this movie because obviously for most people it's still in like their top 3 of the year. I have very high hopes for this movie, and not that it let me down. It's just everyone was talking about how this is one of the best movies of the decade so far, if not the best of the decade so far. So I had very high hopes for it, but obviously that isn't true in my opinion. I do really love the movie nonetheless, but again, I want to rewatch it because I might like it a little bit more upon a rewatch. So with that being said, at number 6, we've got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I know this movie gets a lot of hate, and honestly, in my opinion, it is unwarranted hate. I ranked this a 92 out of 100. I did have it at a 94 out of 100, but I've since brought it down a couple points after a couple of rewatches and some other things that had come out. So, yeah, nonetheless, a fantastic movie. Again, it's amazing in my opinion. The score is fantastic. Again, we actually have like a bit of a horror theme or thriller theme in this movie, which is really nice. It's a breath of fresh air from the MCU. Obviously, they're trying some new things, which I can really appreciate. So, yeah, another great movie. So now into the top 5. Again, a 92 out of 100. I have Glass Onion, A Knives Out Story. And again, this is another movie where I feel like a rewatch would be really warranted, and I think would make me like this movie even more. I don't think it's as good as Knives Out, but it's still fantastic, and I really, really loved the story. It's really, really great. So, with that being said, we'll move on to number 4, which was really surprising to me how much I enjoyed this movie. But Black Panther Wakanda Forever at number 4, which I ranked a 93 out of 100. It's my favorite movie from Phase 4 apart from Shang-Chi, I believe. So, yeah, pretty cool. Definitely, or the highest rated, I guess, and my favorite since Shang-Chi. So, or from the MCU at least in Phase 4. So that's pretty cool. Really nice to see that as well. And with the cards that they were dealt, I think Ryan Coogler did a phenomenal job with that movie and with the cast. So fantastic. with that being said, we'll move into the top 3 now. And again, another very recent watch for me. I have Top Gun Maverick. First time I seen it was last week, and it was fantastic. It was beautiful. I absolutely fell in love with the Top Gun series. Like, both movies I really, really enjoyed, and I really, really like both of them. And it's really awesome. The stunt choreography is incredible. The cinematography is incredible, and the score was really nice as well. Definitely a great score. With that being said, we'll move on to number 2. My second favorite movie of the year was Nope, directed by Jordan Peele. I absolutely love this movie. I have not watched the other 2 Jordan Peele horror movies yet. It is on my watch list to do here in 2023, and I'm intrigued to see how the other 2 rank, because a lot of people think Nope is the worst of his 3 movies so far. So I'm intrigued to see what I'll think once I watch the other 2 of Get Out and Us. Is that what the other one is? Anyways, with that being said, we'll move on to number 1, and I mean, obviously, if you guys did not know, it is The Batman, still my favorite movie of the year, and in my opinion, this is, I think this is my second favorite movie of all time, to be honest. This has been a fantastic experience for me. I absolutely love The Batman. This is the steelbook of it. It is fantastic. I've watched this movie more than any other movie this year, and it's the best comic book movie, in my opinion, since Infinity War. And again, I think it's my second favorite movie of all time, to be honest, behind Infinity War. So, The Batman is perfect, in my opinion. I ranked it 100 out of 100, and it is flawless, in my opinion. There are no flaws in the movie, in my opinion. Matt Reeves is quickly becoming one of my favorite directors, and Michael Giacchino, again, a phenomenal score in that movie. It is beautiful. Everything about that movie is fantastic, in my opinion, and the first 10-minute opening monologue is incredible. It's one of my most watched things of the year. So with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your favorite movies of the year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.